Hello everybody. Welcome back to another Wargame video. It's been a while that I did one of those solo videos, but the time has come again where I believe, if I'm not wrong, out of videos uploaded. So yeah, I was just trying to get a game, and I managed to snatch Zar. Some of you know, I've seen some comments. I think sometimes you seem to think he's not a very good player. He's a pretty good player, but he just likes to experiment a lot and do a lot of, I guess you could call it, weird stuff. But at the same time, he has inspired some unit changes that I did. So while more often than not, I think what he's trying to do is sometimes too convoluted or just straight up bad, but sometimes no, he finds some stuff that I haven't thought about yet. Reminds me a bit of Nande, actually, now that I think about it. Nande also like to do very weird stuff, but more often than not, he had a point in doing that. Nande was also the reason why I put these into my deck. Nande when I did this. If you remember him, he's not active anymore, or rarely at all. I did play with him in the 2 vs 2 tournament where we got healer rushed. If you remember that or heard of that. In any case, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this game. We're tryharding, or I'm tryharding, playing Baltic front. Deal with it. Sarah is playing France as opposed to Eurocore. I don't know why, but I asked him if it's okay if I'm tryharding, and he said, yeah, sure, so I'm tryharding. And that's really all there is to it. France means lots of A makes sense. I believe he really likes the Panthers, so I would expect him to send stuff there. Let's see if he can drop this. That would be really nice. Erika is there. I don't expect him to push up here. You never know, I guess. So I think we wanna, let's get like one here for now. And then we'll see how many points we have left. Obviously need Erika is our love. Erika is our life. I don't know if he's gonna start with the clear, but I'm not gonna start with the super heavy, honestly. I'm gonna start with a bunch of those. Let's get one on each flank as well. They're cheap and they can even do some stuff versus ground units due to their high armor. So that's very nice. Let's get spam infantry. Get some cheap fire support. I don't think we need an either. I think one OSA is fine. We have 2 Erikoi squads, assuming we're not losing them. And with the remaining points, I think we're gonna buy another Wilk order, and I think we're good to go. Did I did, okay. Just checking if I got a BMP1 KT for this forest there. Let's see how this goes. One OSA just down there. Set as use. Let's get them just like in here. We're gonna load there. We're gonna load here. And try to unload there. I have to be careful about these AMXs. So let's smoke this off so they can't shoot my XAs right away. I can unload in time. Just realized you could have started with an LRM. Wouldn't be surprised if you tried to do that. Gazelle. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's a Panther. I'm really hoping I can unload in time, but I don't think I can. Unless he... Oh, he even critted me. That's unlucky. It's actually quite unlucky. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal, but it's really annoying. It's got like a square. There. Right. That sounded like a heavy gun. I think he might have a Leclerc in here, although it could also be an AMX-40 or AMX-32. Unfortunately, I can't get line of sight with the Erika is here. That's an AMX 10 that did not sound like an AMX 10 gun. Okay, that's weird. But that would explain why I can't spot it. But whatever the case, let's get another CV. I don't wanna. Okay, there is a Leclerc. You can stay in here for now. The Leclerc's are in cover there. Another Panther. Let's try to deny that. These. Right, we need to smoke these AMX 10s off. He did get that thing. Let's get a set as you here. His oof. Leclerc. MX-10. Ah, that's one of the autocannon and the Milan 1, I believe. No, let's keep you in here. You only have medium optics, but you have some optics. Get some supply trucks. Let's get a spike squad there. Some more infantry. Charioteers. I'm gonna stay in here for now as well. Killed me. Ah, mixed opening. But I'm okay with this. Okay, that's the full HP Leclerc. Okay, I want you at the front. Some more ZSUs here. Deny him, Panthers. He spotted those. It's unfortunate, but not a huge deal. You are. This is also gonna be useful to spot the tiger that he had there in the opener, which we'll probably see again, because we did not kill that. Just to, you know, be a bit safe. I don't think he likes to sneak a lot of stuff around, but he might. So I don't wanna really risk it. It's a low investment that could potentially save a lot of points, a lot of trouble, and if it came down to maybe even the game, as extreme as that might sound. Pirate could be annoying, but these ZSUs should be manageable. A bit further up, maybe you can spot these MX-10s if they were to shoot again, which they will undoubtedly do. Can't believe I can't have land. Like, hang on, maybe if we switch these two around, maybe the Aerocoys will spot them, and maybe the other is annoying. But they are, while not at full HP, at decent HP. I didn't pay attention, I lost my spike here, that's very annoying. It's actually incredibly annoying. I don't know what his A situation is, but I don't think he has. I didn't spot any Rolands. Likely that he has Brutals, if I had to guess. Buy another one. I want to buy some Hawks maybe. Buy some more of you. Let's buy some Panzeri. We will need a new mortar. MX10P would be annoying. It's an LRM. Only part of Salvo. He's panicking me here, which is before the engagement. So while annoying and stopping me, it's not gonna be a big factor right now in a potential engagement versus his Leclerc. Once again, I don't really spot any EA. I assume he might have a Crotal or something in here, but I also don't have any helicopters to sacrifice. I don't really probe either. Right, that should be, I think, his last salvo. He should be dead, hopefully. Wilk missed. It's unfortunate. Buy some Hawks. Bomb this. In there. No AA, or virtually no AA. Commandos para. Panther just out of range. Yeah, that's a Milan one that actually hit. Erica is really showing how incredibly useful they are. Let's get a ZV. Let's bomb this. Leclerc is gonna be in the smoke cloud most likely. And given his slow side armor, only 3 top armor and rear armor, I think also not particularly great. There's a good chance he might also do some decent amount of damage, which we will need considering our Wilks are damaged themselves and are getting wrecked here. And obviously are just medium tanks. And of course, you know, killing AMX is nice as well. This KKK is spotted, so there's probably infantry somewhere in the town. Still don't know where that MX10 went. So the clear side shot will kill it, but he's not showing side. I need some infantry, let's get some of you in there. Closer to the edge of the forest. France means he doesn't have the peace run, but he does have the Superetendard, which is this called? Yeah, Superetendard, right? Which has 230 AP missiles, means it in one swing it can kill 2 M1 Wilks. They both die in one shot with 30 AP missiles, so that's actually something that I should be worried about for now. I'm not sure if Leclerc is upvetted or just got veterancy by killing units. If upvetted, it means he gets, I think, still 3 per card. I'm not sure what the availability bonus for France is. If it's 30% or 25%, he does get 3 per card upvetted. If it's lower, if it's 20%, he only gets 2 if it's upvetted, but I don't know off the top of my head, like what the actual availability bonus is. I don't know. We didn't kill the Legion, so let's bomb this again. And also exploit the fact that he has no AA on the field. Or if so, only short range AA. Fucking AMX10. Thanks for dying. Smoke this off so I don't get fucked by his AMX10 piece. Also get an MIT KT. And let's get some spam infantry. Drive you through the infantry. Maybe it's commandos para. Also make sure that they're I find it kind of funny that the Charity just didn't spot it at all because of its horrible, horrible optics. Still no AA. Right, that's why he's repairing his. Oh wow, I just was right between his AMX, or the AMX sens were right in between my bombs. It's actually a bit funny. I'm gonna lose a Wilk here. Oh wow, this is not locking up properly. I guess there's a small gap here, yeah. I am gonna buy a Super Heavy next, I think. Honestly, let's move these CC up. I'm not sure what's still in there, so maybe we can do some cheeky stuff. Let's bomb this. Actually drive in with you. Buy the mod. We still haven't seen any ATGM planes. I'm not sure if that's Warzam or what, but that's his first missile or AA that we have seen. I guess that's a Roland in there. Another Roland coming in. But now he might lose that position, so that's very bad. Very bad for his Roland. Sure, we can pick these off. He still has some decent amount of stuff in there. Let's get some Panzerjäger next. For the KTs as well to help out. Just need you in. Reservists, interesting. There's the Tiger. Move up this. He's in here. Why did you say oh shit? Oh, did I just kill his Wilk? Did I just kill his Wilk there at the end? Sorry, his Leclerc? I did. Well, I guess if he's up for another one, this is gonna be a 2-for-1 episode. Well, let me just quickly check something. Alright. Alright, I'll see you in just a bit with whatever deck. Probably not Baltic front, but we'll see. And we're back with the second game. Still against France. It's not rare that Tsar picks some deck and then plays it for months and months to come. We're playing, as you see, Blue Dragons. Nothing really too spectacular. 2 cards of Kumaru, 1 upwetted, 1 downwetted. Usually I hate having the exact same unit on different veterancies, but maybe I should downwet it. I think the extra veterancy isn't too big of an advantage. And I'm pretty sure there will not be many games where I will need 4 Kumarus, but I think that the amount of times that the extra veterancy is gonna save me is, or the extra benefit, on the average extra benefit of the veterancy is lower than the average benefit I have from having a 4th Kumaru. I think. Because I already have very high base accuracy. Although honestly, that's what I'm thinking at least. But honestly, it's also not a huge deal either. So, we are Blue Dragons. We have some great medium tanks. We have some great transports. Infantry is decent. Line infantry is actually pretty good. Shock infantry, Udoran are very nice in an offensive position. Habyung 90 have some great anti-tank weaponry. Good MG, but they're 15 men and the transport is very basic. But overall, we have some very good infantry, not mentioning that Shumat, of course. I think the main thing that Blue Dragons are gonna have troubles is town fights. and their lack of indirect fire support or strong indirect fire support. They obviously do have access to some MLRS units, but they're all bad. Can sometimes be a detriment, especially again for attacking towns, I'd say. Other than that, you have some very strong options. K1 and 5-point line infantry spam is obviously a staple of Blue Mech, for example. Yeah, Ninja is very, very useful and can, especially on more open maps, do a lot of work with its stealth, spotting enemy tanks and then sniping them out with the Peace Pheasants. ASFs are a bit inconsistent, I'd say. The Block 52 less so, but the F-16C. So sometimes you have to rely on a Hawk Pip 2, which I didn't like in the past, but it's not too bad. You just have to be careful about its low speed and squishiness. Recon is decent as well. Hachinana is nice. 30-point good optics helo is always cool to have. I switched over to these just with a lot of cheap ground recon. And these, if I bought them fast or in helicopters, you name it. And yeah, I think we're gonna go for the left side this time around. In the past, I guess I still kind of prefer this push here, Bravo, and then later switch to Delta. But I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. We still want some, actually I don't think, yeah, no, I'm gonna keep it Shumat here. I am gonna try to get one of these into this town. Could be nice. We'll see if that'll work. We wanted Shumat in here for sure. That'll also kind of defend against this. And let's get like 2 Doren squads for this town and this town. For our push, we need at least 2 K1s. Need a bunch of Sochung Sus. Let's also get some KFVs. Let's get a mortar. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get 2 of these. What else do we want? We have mortar. Maybe I should downvote the Chumats as well. I hope I remember that. I think I'm gonna. Not enough actually. No, I need 90 points. Yeah, screw it. Let's get an infantry CB in here. Get rid of this Chumat and get another K1, I think. Alright. Let's do this. Mid is not very protected, but considering we're pushing here, we can easily stop a push into our 2-pointer. Although at the same time it should be said that a push into our 2-pointer, especially in the opener, at least from my experience and the way it works best, is gonna come from this side, so it's gonna be a bit, it's not gonna be as easy to reroute these units, and I also already fucked up my opener. It's never nice. We have in here, what's this? Oh, recon. Well, let's unload you in there. You're gonna try to get in here. Maybe I can sneak a recon into like this position here, and then that would probably make attacking the town there a lot easier. Panther. Let's also get, honestly, let's get another Tansam here. Oh, I guess not another, but a Tansam here. Okay, this, luckily that is just a Gazelle. Luckily he didn't drop with a Panther, which is currently what he's doing. He's pushing here, which is interesting. He's struggling with the pirate actually. Smoke you off. Yeah. They're currently completely unsupported, which is horrible from us. Let's get a Cobra. Move this Tansam over here. Let's get some squads over here. That's super attendant. Actually, he can't even one-shot me. That's okay. And he missed even. One AMX in there, dead. The Sochung Su without support obviously meant a lot of them died, unfortunately. These K1s are gonna be exceptional against his AMX 10s. K1 turned in time. Another one of you here. Let's get some KFVs. Maybe we can push into here. But also reinforce this side. I'm wondering if you might try. Why is this standing out in the open? Wait, what? Oh, they were both damaged. That is incredibly unfortunate. It's incredibly unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, if they were both damaged by like 1 HP, that means he can one-shot them. At full HP, I would survive it, but I thought some of them were full HP. I guess yeah, that was wrong. It's unfortunate, but oh well. More now that he actually got one of them who was in cover. I actually don't fully remember if it just revealed itself by shooting something. In any case, it could have been avoided. Just bad play on my part. Right, I should be careful with that. At least I got his super attendant. I think he only gets. He might actually get. No, he should only get 3 if he gets more than. They are 2 per card. I should have checked what the availability bonus for France is really. Sun should be back in our hands at least. Right, let's get like 2 of these preemptively. Okay, one way. You're not gonna survive, Commandos Para, come on. Alright. That was not ideal start of the game, but yeah, what can you do? I don't know why I sent this back. Let's just check this out, what's going on in here. Like I said, I'd really like to see if I can get into this forest, but he likes his Panthers, and he gets them relatively cheap with the Milan ones, which are, I believe, 10 points base. I'm not 100% certain on that. But on the bright side, I was ticking for quite a while, so that gave me some points. AMX 10p spam. Let's get some Sochung Su in there. It will not one-shot them, because they have only 16 AP and you need 17. But if they hit, they will panic and stun them, because they get them down to 1 HP, or technically I think 0.5 HP. Okay, Commandos Power in there, and maybe some Legion 90 if I had to guess. I did lose the Kyoroku there. That's why. I don't know that he doesn't have in there. I assume that he might now try to fly some Panthers in here. Yeah, as expected, but we do have this bag in there, which should deal with that pretty decently. Seems to still think that I have this thing in there, or maybe it's just preemptively artillerying that, since this is obviously a very common position for. Please kill it before you die. Thank you. Okay, one in mid here as well. Come on! Okay, thank you. Now let's turn you off. I don't want you to reveal yourself for now. Let's repair you. Get like some of you in here. This K1 up. You're full HP as well. So that means that if he sends in another what's it called? Super Dark, we will see. That was, I think, a Legion, if I had to guess. I didn't fully pay attention to the speed. It is Legion, okay. It did look kind of fast. The Recon here. Get you into the town there. Good, he didn't hit with the Legion there. Other than I make sense, no tanks from his side whatsoever. It's some high quality infantry in there. That's that AMX 10p. And me and ones also just tend to be inconsistent as fuck. Lost the Cobra there. You have the Tiger around on that side maybe? Move about 10 Sam again. Try to put you up there as well. I'd like some Hachinanas around as well. I think I should say as well too much, but whatever. Well, now that I told you, you will pay attention to it if you didn't before. And then you're gonna lose your mind because you notice how often I say that. Right, those are some dead Sojangsu. Without fire support, they are not really too great. Give them some fuel. It's an MX-10 there. Panther. Right. Let's move you in this position. Let's get... Shooting at the infantry there. Oh, very rude of them. Him. Why did I say that? Yes, get you up, get you up. That's the thing. Neither bombers nor indirect fire support make like punishing him from like punishing his damaged units that he's trying to pull back very hard. I actually did lose the Cobra to those panicked AMX 10Ps. Okay. Let's get a new mortar. We have really floating a lot of points. Shouldn't really, but right. Let's try to hold on to this. Could get a ninja actually, but I don't know what for. Ninja is mostly good for spotting tanks, allowing you to snipe them. But is that the Tiger? That is the Tiger. Okay. Shoot at this, please. Those might be the high AP ones. Oh, those are the high AP ones. Yeah, gosh darn it. Oh no, those are MX 40s. Okay. Those are not MX 10s. That explains it. And those are reservists, yeah. Okay, I guess we need another K1 then. But I think I also already have... Yeah, I have another one on the way. And the recon squad in here as well. Panther. Lost my other K1, unfortunately. Smoke went off. Faded away, I should say. Tiger here assisting. Yeah, it seems like attacking here is not the right choice. I think I should switch over and attack maybe Delta. Or, yeah, hold on to the left. And focus on either right or mid. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably already behind in terms of kills, but I have a great position on the right, which gives me a lot of leeway. Spot them. But I just have to make sure that I don't lose this town on the left. So I will need some more AMX. So few. Let's get in the like the second line some M36s to deal with his spam of whatever he's bringing, reservists and whatnot. Let's get a Cobra here for assaulting the town. I don't think he has AA. Move these over to the mid. Let's put the K1 here, so should I attack mid, I can also help with the K1, and it's kind of protecting left as well. Let's get like a Hachinana there. You will move over there. Turn of view, just so I have eyes, also allows me to kind of spot reinforcements and see early if he's doing a full push down here. I would expect him to buy an LRM and stun this with like half a salvo or 1/3 of a salvo, and then use the other remaining parts of the salvos to on mid units or on my right units, because he probably already realized that I am going to push here. That's a Panther with Milan 1 probably. Not a big deal, because as long as he doesn't have AA, just that fact is honestly let's just buy a ninja. I want to buy a ninja. Get some supply trucks. Got 2 cuts of supply trucks. Unfortunately, they only have access to 10-point trucks or ground units, I guess, and nothing more. A bit too late on the unload. It's very unfortunate. MX10 in here, I'd imagine, as well as an MX10. I guess, you know, we're gonna use these for the right side now. Or that's, I guess that's where we're gonna attack, I should say. Outside of the Super Dart, not a lot of plane usage at all. Which I'm fine with, because I don't like dealing with planes, but we are kind of low on AA. I think I'm gonna buy another Tansem just for the range. Alright, he already showed himself, so let's see what we get. Oh, he does have... Oh, he has Mistrals in the town, probably. Is that what he brought in the Panther? Where did they shoot from? Oh, I'm confused. But I think I will still buy a KF-16C. How did... I'm confused. Why is this on 1 HP and it's not dying now? I'm genuinely confused right now. There's the LRM, although he's not using it on the left at all. By the KF-16C, just as a safety measure. I'm gonna lose some of you, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Is that how it goes? That one quote from, I think it's from the Shrek movie? I don't know. I want to be a bit careful with this ninja. No, shoot at this, please. I think he's out of Mistrals. Did the tiger shoot at it and I just didn't spot the tiger? I wouldn't expect that, honestly. I didn't spot the tiger. Trucks Crotal. Crotal's a little too late though. Put the K1s in here to snipe these reinforcements. Oh, it's gonna counter push mid, I guess. Looks like a counter push mid. Let's get another Cobra. Let's get some Hudo in for the town. You are there for some fire support. That's the Crotal. Put you back. I think he wants to spot this K1 here. Actually, oh, he spotted the Chinana. Didn't even realize that. And he actually he actually survived the assault on the town. Cobra didn't do as much as I thought it would. Didn't I? Did I? I guess I did not buy another Tansam. Ooh, you're dead. Oh no, you're alive. Knock you off before retreating. Don't want it to get spotted. I don't want to push up further and get it. He has a Crotal back there, and the Crotal one-shots me. There it is. Oh, go for the Crotal, dude. There we go. Oh shit, he still has ammo in that. But now this town should be clear. Position K1. Sniper reinforcements get you into the town. Position you in there. Get another K1 for mid. I wanted to buy a CV, but I forgot about it. We also don't need it since he's not ticking, and we are ahead, so if we buy it as a response to him ticking with a +1, that's enough. Oh wow, they actually hit. Definitely only resupply that K1, not the mortar, please. No, no, no. Well, I guess it's a wit. Yeah. Okay, let's just. I shouldn't have attacked with it. Get you a bit closer here to the edge so you can shoot down there better with your limited range. Get you out again in case he does decide to buy an ATGM plane. Definitely get some supply for you, and then let's get the CV in here. Alright, got rid of those Milans, that's important. Even if they're not, if they don't have any ammo left, just to deal with, they still are medium optics, right? So, wait, is it? Or did I not get it, or were there 2 squads in there? Whatever the case, no, they should be dead. And it looks like he wanted to resupply them, so that's, yeah, very good that I got that there. I want to resupply that ninja so it can deal with stuff like assault cannons that, as we just saw, might try to sneak around there. Resupply those Chumat as well. Surprised to not see him try to do any attack on Foxtrot, but I guess Chumats with their incredible accuracy and speed are just basically the ideal thing to deal with his deck, mainly based on lightly armored vehicles. I think this also goes to show that France, it's actually, funnily enough, better when it comes to like the meat of the deck. When that sentence didn't make any sense. It's actually bringing more to like it's actually covering the whole basis and shit of Eurocore, I guess. Like the cheap-ish units, etc., with the exception of the 2A1, I guess. You may not find it amusing or interesting, but I find it very interesting because in the past, for the longest time, it was really Germany doing that with the with the Jäger, with the Leopard 1s when they were so great and efficient. But nowadays, even the Marder 2 isn't very useful anymore. I mean, it's still a great unit, but it's by no means incredibly necessary. And like I said, in the past, it was really the other way around. So that's actually very interesting. And it kind of goes to show us that even though France alone can still do a lot of work. I think it's very noticeable that it's lacking certain units. Like I said, Leopard 2A1, something between the 2A1 or the MX40 and the Leclerc in this case. You're missing the Peace Rhine, which probably would have been better than the Super Attendant for him. Even though the Super Attendant in one pass that killed 2 K1s, which is kind of astounding. But he's still managing to do a lot of work. And the infantry type definitely works well even without German units. It's a lot of stuff. He's definitely preparing an assault here. So it's gonna get. I don't have K1s left. Guess it's. Yeah, no. Let's get some M36s. Get you back into the town. I don't know why. Those are his MX40s. Oh, got some good shots off onto his Legion. Some supply trucks for this K1. I think that's where they were actually meant to be, but then I used them for repairing that. Oh god, 4 Type 91s? For just 280 supply. That's very cheap. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would be so cheap. He's bombing or mortaring my supply trucks. It should be noticed that this is a high HE mortar, and the only high HE mortar that France gets is the VPM 60? Is that what it's called? No, it's not called VPM 60, but it's 60 points. Maybe it is called VPM 60 or 61, whatever. It's 60.5 HE mortar. 60 points is quite a lot. It's twice, for the same price you get 2 HS30s. But they are incredibly accurate. They're actually kind of useful for sniping these units. I still haven't managed to... There's some K1, A1s. H1Js, sorry, A1s. It's okay, honestly it's just a Milan one. Okay, no, let's put you back, I don't want... That's a Leclerc, okay. This K1. I honestly didn't expect him to push on here, not at all. Let's get a peace fest and let's see how good his smoke micro is. Okay, this is pretty good. You back. Honestly, it's just pull you all back. I'm not gonna be able to hold this. Actually, I could be. This K1 is not okay. Let's pull this one back because it's panicked. But the other one is actually calm. We can do some moderate amount of damage. There's still a Leclerc. And he's retreating. Right. Get some AMX sense. He's not. Oh, he is. I got 2 missiles off but missed them all. It's very unfortunate. Lost my East Pheasant. That's okay, I can live with that. Get rid of that. Oh no, how dare you. Oh, the plane crashed here, nearly damaging these units. Tansam, you need to... God, this Panther spam, dude. What are you shooting at? Okay. I think in this range he can't two-shot me. Put you back. Go down there. Yes, Sudoran, you got a hit on it. Proud of you. Ah, shit, that's a Crotal. That's annoying. Screw it. If he gets a Leclerc, I'll get a Kyumaru. Fuck you. I guess the M36s are gonna move back here. Let's turn this off. Actually, no. Sure, let's shoot at this. I'd get a side shot here. Oh, I could get a side shot here. 28%. I don't think I'll hit, but I did hit, but he turned in time. I think Ricola's rifle is maybe the only anti-tank weapons that... I'm not sure if... They behave weirdly. They don't really hit stun, but they're also... They're weird. I guess they're really closer to Find Forget on missiles, but it's also kind of different. It's hard to describe. At least I think so. Whatever the case. I'll need some. Let's get some Hudora, and they're gonna be really good for defending this town. You into this town as well. He still has his 2 MX-40s, so I can't really push up this Leclerc at his K1 much. A lot of shit is smarter these chasseurs. Luckily, I unloaded them in time. Like, he can't spot me? Are you kidding me? Does he have commandos power in this town? There are his MX-40s. Hit you out in case he decides to buy a plane. Especially now that we have this Kumaru here. Drive it down there, get out of sight of the, out of range of the Leclerc. And let the Leclerc deal with Kumaru. Get some Hachinanas, let's get another. Right, I shouldn't be too aggressive here. That's the super nerd. Luckily it's slow. That's the Vulcan for you. Dealing the enough damage so only one missile was needed. Granted, the missile could have critted here, maybe it did. I don't know. I don't think it did, but you know, it's a theoretical possibility. But it's, you know, it still is the case that the Vulcan is just a ridiculous. Oh, I missed. I think that could have been maybe would have been a side shot even. That is really unfortunate and really lucky for him there. The upvetted Kumaru missing is. Just want to mention that. Out of harm's way there. Okay, he just missed as well, I guess. So that's, you're sort of even, I suppose. I'm floating way too many points again. Oh yes, a second Leclerc here now. That's on dead. I was gonna say it's on 1 HP. I guess one of the K1s must have side shot it. I assume. He still has his MX-40 here, so I still don't want to move my K1 up. This is Leclerc. He's retreating. Or with the K1 here, with the Leclerc. I guess not as Leclerc. Interesting. Oh no, that's Simulan 3. No, those are Legion 90. I'm way too. No! Okay, that was really horrible. For some reason, I once again have my tank on attack move and forget about it. Why does this. Why do I always do this? It's like the main reason I lose my tanks, I feel like. My super heavies. For some reason I have them on attack move and then forget about it. It's so avoidable. It's not even side shots anymore, just... Oh, you had me on attack move. For some reason. Good job, Razzmann. The MX-40s are gonna die to this. He's too much. He still has his Commandos Power Squad alive there? Are you kidding me? Chumat. That's his commander's power squad. It's kind of frustrating. But we are still winning. With the OH60, I think we had way too little recon for the whole game. The OH60 is good at like checking when and where he's gonna attack from soon. Laram is a bit too late. Did I not tell you, dude? How slow are you, dude? Christ. It's MX40. The HM zoom out into this town. Panther got one shot. Yeah, it did. Wow, nice crit. Maybe it was already the second missile. Honestly, I don't know. He still has his his Erics in there. Let's get some M36 spam in there. Overall, I think my infantry game has been really horrible so far. Too often without the fire support that it actually needs. And that's not what you want to do. Okay, I still have the K1s there, so he shouldn't really have a chance to get there into the town. But these Chumats could do a lot of work against his. Against his Leclerc. Smoke this off. That's where his fucking commander's power are spotting me. I think he's gonna retreat to Leclerc and try to deal with my K1s here. Get another OH6. Is this a new Leclerc? I think it's a new one. Then get some new recon, I guess. So many cargoes. Maybe I should play this with the VAR, but I think usually I don't even end up using this many cargoes, so I did a decent job at keeping some of these K1s alive in the second half of the game. The first half obviously was bad, but yeah, these Legion 90 are quite annoying. Yo, shoot at this, okay? I guess it wasn't really needed, but... That's Leclerc. Get a Cobra in there. Nice. Kill the Mistron, it's very important. I have to be careful with these Legion 90. They're out of range, but they could also hop out and then maybe get a shot on me, but I don't think be fast, or they could walk the distance fast enough. Yeah, that was, I think, the Leclerc in there, the other one. Let's pull you back. Let's get a ninja. Might not be paying attention to this right now. Let's get a peace pheasant here. Died. Now he noticed. But no, this one's okay. He does get 4 Leclercs, and he does not upwit them. Leclerc dead, obviously. Oh, don't shoot. Too late. Okay. Oh, you're dead. As soon as I saw the Hudoran aiming, I knew that Leclerc is dead. Alright. Pretty even. Honestly, I think we definitely lost the opener. Maybe not by a huge extent, but I think maybe it was like, I don't know, KD wise 60-40 in his advantage or something in the opener. But I think the fact that we were able to get a foothold quickly on the right and then reinforce it and stop him from ever putting a CV in there was crucial. And yeah, the Hudoren, the Jumat, were really helping defensively. Even if they didn't do too many get too many kills, I think they were. I think most of the time just them being there as a threat stopped him quite a lot from advancing as he wanted to, in a way he wanted to. Humarodos was obviously completely horrible. Once again, horrible display on my part. But I think also I didn't really get to. I didn't extract the full potential out of this deck. I didn't play this deck very well, at least this game. But yeah. It also kind of shows that France really is decently able to hold on itself own, but I don't think there's no point in running France over Eurocore. Right, Mistrals was one reason he played France over Eurocore. I guess because the availability bonus allows you to run 3 cards of rifle infantry as opposed to 4, which is standard in many decks. So yeah. So he's running Legion 90, Chasseurs 85, and Reservists. Interesting. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll hopefully see you next time.